no more pretending. See it, and if I want it, you know I'ma get it. Cause I'm a hustler, stay on my grind to go get it. Fuck with a nigga saying I ain't fearing no nigga. These lanes be talking, but it be behind my back. Scared to say it to my face, cause they know how I react. Keep a lot of straps, so we could throw them hands, you won't do that. So why you talking behind my back, like you on a strap? Nigga, this ain't no rap, this here is real shit. Got these pussy niggas mad, all up in they feelings. But me, I'm posted up, got these hoes like I feel them. And wanna dime, Polo Nino, yes.
That I'm back. I see they got a new flavor bang. Can y'all see that? It's kind of dope. I don't know why this camera angled up so high. Peach mango, man, that shit is good. Let's get something to get my day started. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the car wash first since I'm kind of by the car wash. Where I had to go get some cash at. And my truck is looking filthy right now. But back to what I was saying, like the importance of that communication with our children. Because I think sometimes with the father side of it, the mothers, I think most cases kids will confide pretty much in their mothers. I think with the fathers, they don't feel like we do as much. But I feel like, well, I'm just going to speak on me that, you know, I try to be 100% honest with my kids. So whatever they ask me, no matter what it is, I try my best to be 100% honest with them. I believe in most cases, I believe, I ain't going to say most cases, I believe I am 100% honest. I believe in most cases I am 100% honest, and it's the reason for that is because I want the kids to have someone that will be fully, completely honest with them, no matter how it makes them look or whatever, how it make them feel. They know that if I ask my father this question, he's going to tell me the truth. And as fathers, you know, you don't never really want to hear your kids going through something, but it's worse for them to be going through something and not communicate it to you, in my opinion. Because ultimately you want to help your kids. You know, even as they grow and they're grown, you know, we live under the understanding that they're going to make mistakes and they're going to have challenges in their life. And they're going to, you know, everybody go through the trials and tribulations of life. Nobody is excluded from that. So we're going to go through it also. And a lot of it we already been through, but they are going to go through it. And it's how they handle it and deal with it. Especially, like I say, during these times right now where all this social media, everybody feel like they should be accepted by everyone. And in most cases, like I said, I feel like it has a lot more people more sensitive than they used to be, you know. So that's why that two-way communication is important. You know, I always try to ask my kid, even if most of the times you hear no, or everything is fine, but then you'll hear something else like everything is not fine, and it's like, well, why would they tell me everything is fine as opposed to saying shit what it really is, you know? If it's a situation where I can be of help, even if it's just words helping, then I want to be that. We all have, as we get older in life and we go through more, we have a lot more wisdom that we can share in a lot of different areas. And that's a great value to have, you know. I know a lot of us growing up, when we were younger, had uncles we can talk to and, you know, different people like that in our lives that can sort of help guide us and give us proper information and be a positive influence in our life. And I think everyone needs that. You know, it's hard as some people just have it. You know, they can grow up, know exactly what they want to do, and go straight forward reaching. Nothing get in their way until they accomplish that. And they know that from a young age. That's incredible. And most people with that, that has that trait about them, they always end up being successful, or always at least end up conquering or accomplishing what they set out to do, because they knew what they wanted to do from when they was young, and all they had to do was go and do it, and they did it. They dedicated. They knew from their childhood to adulthood to all that. You spend all that time focusing on what you're trying to do and what you want to be. It is going to happen. It's going to happen, and especially if you surround yourself with positive people. People don't understand the great value spiritually that has when you surround yourself around the right group of people. If you surround yourself around criminals and thieves, at some point you're going to be a criminal and a thief. You surround yourself around rich people and millionaires, you're going to eventually be a rich person and a millionaire. You know, so that's why they always had a saying, you know, I forget how it go, but it's something like, be careful who you hang with, or you know, the company you keep, you end up becoming. I can't exactly think of how the saying goes right now, but y'all get in the comment section and let me know how that saying goes, because I know y'all know what I'm saying. But the group of people that you choose to hang around and be around, if they not, regardless if they positive or negative, you will find yourself taking on their traits and their attributes and doing the same things that they're doing, and can have the same successes or the same failures that they can have. You know, and on the way, you're going to realize that a lot of people don't want to see you reach a certain level of success or outgrow them. And those people will constantly try to pull you back into whatever it is they got going on. And in most cases, it's negative, right? Because that's just, unfortunately, that's the way things are. It's very important to surround yourself around positive people, especially if it's people that's trying to strive for the same goals that you're trying to strive for. That's even more important, because y'all have a common goal, and with that common goal, you can say, okay, we all trying to do the same thing. It's just like going to college, and your college classmates, y'all all going to school for the same thing. Let's say y'all all going to be doctors. Y'all hang out, y'all discussing, y'all sharing notes, y'all studying, y'all doing everything together, eating together, you know, sometimes living together, whatever the case may be. At the end of that, chances is all of y'all are going to become doctors. And that's because you was with that group of people, and that's they was focused on that one positive thing, which was the same thing that you were focused on. So it's very important to align yourself with like-minded people that either trying to reach the same goal, or they may not be. They may be trying to reach a separate goal, but they are positive people. It's amazing and incredible what that does to your spirit, being around somebody with positive people, even in relationships. You know, marriages or just a relationship, period. Some people be in a relationship with the person and y'all not having a similar or common goal with each other. It's like y'all just being together. It's not like this is what we are aspiring to be. This is what our future is aspiring to be. If you're not in those kind of situations, chances is it's not a good situation to be in. And even greater chance you won't end up being in that situation long term. I think an important aspect of a relationship is having goals together that you're trying to reach. We're trying to accomplish this thing together, long term. It's hard to find that. I understand that, but if you are in a relationship, I think that is a very important aspect of it. But ultimately, aligning yourself with positive people is very important. It's very important for your spirit, and it's very important just for your overall success in the things that you're trying to do, especially for our youth. You know, you may have that 1-2 friends that's bad apples, you know, and they may have times where they doing good, and you looking at them like, dang, if I'd have did this, I'd have hit that lick with them, I'd be straight right now. But eventually, they're going to keep doing it. Eventually, what's going to happen? They're going to get caught up. So, are you going to get caught up with them, or are you not? You know, I done been in the streets and all of those kind of things. I done did a lot of negative things, hanging around a lot of negative people, but I caught on early that being how I saw how I was changing. My personality was changing just from being around those people. And especially with my ambition and drive, I knew that I can do better, or I can go further than the people that I was hanging around at that time. And I was do better and go further in a negative manner, which what would have happened? I probably would have ended up in jail like most of my friends were. I've already been in jail, served some type of time. I've never been incarcerated for any type of felonies or anything like that in my adulthood. Never. So I was mixed up in the streets and all that. When people started going to jail, what kept me grounded, and I thank God for it, which probably saved me, honestly, was having kids. Because I knew that I did not want to be away from my kids how other people was away from their kids. Just years, spending years of their life away from their children. I knew I did not want that to be me. And that's what kept me from being too involved in the streets, or kept me from pulling out of the streets and start focusing on other aspects of my life that would be better for me and more positive for me. Did my battery die? I think my battery about to die. But you know, you go through life, people will start seeing that, and I hope people would understand that a little bit better as times go further and as they go even further in their lives. The importance of surrounding yourself around positive people and doing positive things. So I'm at the car wash now. Look like my battery's about to die. I'm gonna show this car wash too, because like I say, man, it's one of the few car washes that is a hand car wash, and they do an amazing job. So I'm gonna take the camera down right quick and show this car wash. I just wanted to have that little segment of my Rover talk. I hope everybody enjoyed it. Make sure you give it a thumbs up. And we just gonna continue on through our day. I'm still gonna record more of whatever I'm getting into. What's going on? Just like that, I'm back. I just managed to put on, let me angle that down some more, my wide angle lens. So y'all let me know if it look any different. Cause I don't know, I can't tell from here. I just left from checking on some auto insurance, and it's like, why does auto insurance be so damn frustrating to find? Should be crazy. They be wanting, my insurance steadily been going down. No accidents, nothing on my driving record, and now all of a sudden they want to go up like $40 a month. What am I paying extra for? And I like to have the year coverage. They going up. I don't want to have to search for auto insurance every 6 months. It's amazing, man, because all the auto insurance is just such a ripoff to me. It's crazy how much of a ripoff it is. But what can you do? Can't cry about it. You got to deal with it. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel. Just want to make sure I get that in again. I did, so to speak, half my runs. I think I'm gonna go to I should have turned around, but I think I'm gonna go to the shop and see what will it cost to paint my rims, get a quote on it so I can have some idea of the cost, and see if they can give me the paint color too, just in case I don't want to go back to them. I can go to somebody else and have them paint it. I got the truck washed. I'm gonna shoot a video with my new wide lens camera and see if see if it looks different, if you can tell the difference, how the truck looks now that it is washed with the new camera lens. In any case, I think that's pretty much what I have going on so far. I might go ahead and jump in my car, so you might get a little bit of Merrill talk. I wouldn't mind jumping in it to, I think I'm gonna turn around, but I wouldn't mind jumping in it to get my front tires balanced Or I might save that for tomorrow. I might just do it tomorrow. Finish out what I got going on for today. Y'all get a little bit of footage of that. But that's pretty much all that's going on right now. I'm really considering, let me turn around, a stereo system for my truck. I don't want to take up a lot of space, and I know that I'm going to want a good system, which probably going to be like $2,500 for the kind of system that I'm going to want. Good, something that'll last, dependable, stuff like that, but not nothing too crazy. And I don't know what y'all think. Should I get a stereo system put in here? Throw a little beat up in here? And I got some sweet ideas on how to customize it. Because the console, the radio in the middle, it has the 4x4 and all that stuff on there. So I don't want to take away from there. Some people just swap that out anyway. I don't want to do that. I want to leave that there by having an auxiliary radio. And the way I have it designed in my head, I can have both. So I'm really considering that. But get in the comment section. Let me know if y'all think I should go ahead and do that. That way I have some insight on it. Should that be my next big upgrade for the truck? Or should I just leave the truck as is? I don't know yet. So that's just another thought in my head. But I'm definitely on my way to see about getting my rims painted. And I'll pick the camera up and do a little bit more recording once I get there in a minute. What's going on, YouTube? I see it is a difference. I was just, like I said before, I replaced the lens. There we go. I replaced the lens on my, and I just took my sunglasses off. Replaced the lens. This is a wide frame lens. So let me know what y'all think. Was it worth the $50 I just paid to get it? I think so, because now I don't have to hold the camera as far to get an angle. Holding the camera further out, you get more of a visual. But I ain't wearing too much. I just got the black D hat with the Nike hoodie, some black pants, and I got these Jordans. To be honest, these like my favorite J's. That's because they for one, they black, and the material they made from is really good, and they didn't need no break-in period or nothing like that. Like, I can just put my feet in them. They feel good. I can tighten them up tight. I have an ankle brace on right now because my ankle been bothering me. So I can wear my ankle brace and still wear the shoe, and it still feels comfortable. Like, I don't get no discomfort at all with it. Of course, for some reason, Jordan put them little paper thin ass insoles in there. So anytime I buy Jordans or foam posits, because both of them got cheap ass insoles, I always switch out my insoles in them. So that's what we do. But I'm gonna go ahead and span the camera around to give a good, yeah, this definitely make a difference, because now I can get the whole truck in there. But I got the truck washed. I don't know if you can see this spot already. I'm gonna go ahead and it's a little like a water spot or something like that. Hey, I don't know if y'all can see that blue. Like, the light hit at a certain angle, it be coming off like a greenish blue, man. It's pretty slick. But you can see I got the truck looking good. I just left the paint shop that just painted my truck to talk over with him the possibility of, still let me know, should I take these running boards off. I'm really considering taking them off. I could just hop in the truck without them. But I'm really considering taking them off. Now, when I do take them off, one thing I do hope is that they did paint behind that mud flap right there and then just paint over it. Because then, hey, we're going to have some problems. They're going to have to touch up paint it, because it would make no sense to just paint around it. But you never know with these shops nowadays, man. To be trying to hide shit after you done paid a big amount of money for a paint job. So I am going to see that, because I'm still really considering taking these running boards off for the summer. It's really the only part that looked really bad on the truck. If I do that, if they didn't paint that, I'm going to take them off and take them to them and have them paint them too. You shouldn't charge for that. And I get that painted at the same time I get the rims painted. Now, getting the rims painted, what I want to do is I'm going to keep the Forgiato black. And how I say 4G auto around this ring right here, I'm gonna keep that black. Dang, now I gotta like zoom in for y'all to see it good. I'm gonna keep that black. And the words right here, I'm gonna hit that with black also. This is like a gloss black, so I want it to match. I was gonna hit it with a matte black, but I wanted to match this so it's gonna say 4G auto there. And I'm gonna get the whole face. Let me zoom it back out. I'm gonna get the whole face, this whole face right here painted the same color as the car. This not gonna get painted. This gonna get covered up. It's gonna stay that same. I'm gonna keep my buttons the same since they chrome, the master chrome 2-inch lip, and that back third piece back there that is bolted to. I'm gonna get that hit with black. So they gave me a pretty decent price. It actually was cheaper than I was expecting. So I said at that price, why not finish it on off, you know, and go ahead and paint the rims. Initially, I didn't want to paint the rims, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and paint the rims. I kind of see it is a little bend in here. Is that a bend? Maybe I'm just looking at it at a different angle, or maybe it is just a bend right there. In any case, just checking out the truck, giving y'all a look at how it looks when it's cleaned up. I definitely got to go back to the tint shop, because I don't know if y'all can see that or not, probably because I'm in the way, but it got some, I can see the air bubbles. I usually don't see that at the tint shop that I went to, but I can see it this time. So, you know, I paid good money. I should take it to him right now while the sun is out, but I'm gonna jump in my car right quick, shoot to the mall, and to get my front tires balanced real quick, get that roll force balance, because like I say, the place I got my tires from, I just don't feel like they did a good job with balancing my tires. They almost never do. Make sure I don't get my address in there. But it's pretty much the whip, man. It's a couple little spots I want to hit up. Definitely the windows. But overall, they did do a pretty good job on the car wash. This is the new tire that I got. New tire looking pretty good. So it's a few more air bubbles on this side too. I don't know if y'all can see that. Yeah, you can see it. See right there? You shouldn't be able to see that when you got some fresh windows tinted. But they did the lips of the rim. I really want to dry this. But I do need to get, I just bought brand new front tires for this. I might get it car washed too. I guess I could, because I'm not going to let the top down. You can see it got a lot of dirt and shit on the top. I might go ahead and get it car washed too, since it is dirty and got a lot of brake dust on the tires, and punch this down to the mall. But mainly I want to get my front tires balanced. I might get them balanced first, and then on the way back get it washed. And like I said, I got to get some Camaro talk, but I don't have a camera to mount on the inside, so that makes it hard. My daughter want to go with me. Maybe she'll hold the camera for me. But this mug is dusty, ain't it? So it's definitely dusty. So yeah, I'll probably go ahead and wash this, man. This is a lot of fun to drive, man. I love driving this car. But I have noticed a little bit of vibration at high speeds. So that's why I want to get the front tires balanced. I don't really feel much out the back, but later on I might get the back tires balanced, because they do charge $30 a balance, but they doing a roll force balance. So that's the cool thing. And this back light, I noticed that this one isn't blinking in sequential. So I need to pull that plug out and see what's going on with that, because it's not blinking in sequential. But truck looking good, man. Truck is looking good. And I saw a junkyard that has a Range Rover there. So I might see how foggy them lenses, the lights is on here. That's the only thing, man. It's something about when the lights is crystal clear that just make the car look so much better. But you wouldn't believe how much they want for those. Like, online, these headlights run about $500 a piece. Like, I'm like, what? 500 a piece, dude. I'm definitely not about to spend that. But up next is go ahead and getting the rims painted. I started to wait until summer, but I don't think we're gonna have a terrible winter this year, because I don't want to really drive my car during the winter. This is what I'll be driving. But if I get them painted, I still have I need to hit that windshield. I still have my old rims that I used to have on there. They still here, man, still aired up. I put a brand new tire on this and didn't even drive it. So what I'm thinking is over the winter, I'm gonna put those rims back on here just to drive it through the winter, because I don't care what happened to those, but they still in good shape. And put these up after I get them painted, and then come like March, I'm gonna put the 4Gs back on here, just because the 4Gs make it look so hard. But that's where we at, and that's pretty much what I got going on today. Nothing too much. I am gonna hit the mall. My daughter want to go with me to pick up something. I definitely want to see if they got a Kango hat, a different one, another color other than black. I wouldn't mind a red one. And I also want to see if I can get, I want a Dobbs. I want me a red Dobbs hat, or I'll take a black one, a Henry the Hatter Dobbs. I'm still like into that gangster look, so if I'm gonna be wearing a hat when I'm wearing suited up and all that, it's gonna be that kind of hat. It's not gonna be a regular one. So it's another shop over in Garland that sell a bunch of those hats, man. I'm gonna try to figure out what the name of that shop is, and I'm gonna head over there and see what they got. Which I might be able to record in there. So if I can record, I will record right in a minute. That's a sweet ass color right there too. That is real nice. I love that color blue. Super sweet color. I'm gonna have to add one of these to my collection one of these days, because ECH's killing it. I don't know how I feel about the rims, but this mug is a super nice color. I like the wing on it and everything. It's dope. Got the Michelin's on it. I don't know what he was up here getting put on it, but mug is dope. Really nice color. It's a nice day out, man. Everybody around with their base and their rims. It's a good day. I just got the car washed. Check it out. I still need to get that right there fixed. Let me zoom out. But this mug is still nice. This is where I'm at too. Moon Shadow. I came up here just to get my tires balanced, but he busy, so he ain't gonna have time to do it until the morning, which is cool. I can come back tomorrow. But look at the Camaro. Oh look, I went through an $8 car wash, and they washed it this good. It's a touchless car wash too, so it didn't even touch the car. I wiped it down to dry it, but that was about it, man. Came out pretty good. And you know these cars have a lot of brake dust. The rim's not that clean, but they dark, so you can barely tell. You see I got the side markers on there. I got them tinted too. I did that tint myself. And you can see I got the custom tail lights on it. That side over there is the one that I got to see about the why it's not in sequence. And I definitely got to get this fixed. It just looked terrible. Don't it throw the whole car off. But while I was up here, I just wanted to go ahead and get that Camaro. Let's get one more quick picture of it. Quick zoom in of it. I think that is really nice. I'll get with y'all in a minute.